Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Hi guys, my name is Rats,
And my name's Rita.
and this is almost.
What?
And this is almost there.
Question mark?
It is. Hi guys, welcome back.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back. We're so excited to be back as per usual. Today we have an enticing topic. Several topics.
Yep. So the other day, I found out through a very great conversation
Okay.
what like I heard more about pick me and like the pick me girl concept. Okay.
Can I ask you, have you never heard about this before?
No.
Like, it's just, have you heard the term before?
Pick
like,
me?
Yeah, like a pick me
No.
girl.
No. Never.
You live under a rock,
So
or
yeah, like where did you hear of it?
everywhere. Like it was just.
Like
it's
where?
also. Have you ever known somebody who was a pick me girl?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you have.
Now
Okay.
that I know the definition of it,
Yeah. Okay.
I know. I think I was to a certain degree.
At one
we'll
point,
go
I'm
into
sure
it.
maybe at one point I was too.
Yeah, I feel like all girls must have gone through that phase because there's no way you don't like, because we always are seeking validation. Like, not just girls, I mean humans.
Yeah.
You need validation or you want to be accepted or whatever it is. So, like, I would think, okay, anyways, before we do all
Yes.
of this,
Sorry. Before we get into it.
let's get into what it actually is.
Well, you didn't really tell us. Sorry, I interrupted you. So you didn't really tell us like what
the
like
conversation.
like what it was, and how did you learn about it?
So it was a conversation in my friend group, and basically we were talking about situations, and my friend was talking about her dating situation, and then my other friend was trying to talk about it from like the guy's perspective, and then my friend who was telling us the story, she was like, "You're being a pick me girl," and it was just funny. Everything's
joke,
fine.
yeah.
We're all ha ha ha. But from that, I was like, what is
What
a
is
pick me
that?
girl? And
Yeah.
then she's like, like the girls who want the guys to think like they're cool and, they're chill and they're not like other girls.
I'm not like any other girl. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I understood it. And then I did more research and then we talked about it. So we thought it'd be great to talk about it here. So I'm going to go over the definition now.
The official.
Official.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Official. Is it who's the people saying it? Urban
Funny is
Dictionary?
this? No, it's medium.com.
Oh wow.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either, but it's not Urban Dictionary.
Urban. A pick-me girl is a girl who seeks male validation by indirectly or directly insinuating that she is not like the other girls.
Like any other girl.
Basically, a female version of a simp.
Oh, I don't think it's simp. That's not what a simp is.
No, it's not.
A simp
I
is just
don't-
like somebody who's like obsessed with their girl, right?
I actually don't. Yeah, and like would do anything to like
Yeah, like
impress the girl.
because this I get,
But you're not
no.
trying to impress in a way where you're trying to buy them things or something. You're just like, oh, I'm not like other girls.
Yeah, and you're
Like,
like,
I'm so
too cool.
chill.
And I think, okay, for me as pick me girl is also like you put down other people in that process. Like people who are doing a little bit more. So like if a girl who puts makeup, it's like the girl who's just like, oh, I don't even like makeup. Like I just like it makes me look uglier when I put it on, and just oh, you're wearing so much makeup today. Like that kind
Like,
of.
how do you even do that?
Yeah.
That just looks like so much work.
It's so cakey.
Yeah.
Did you notice that or?
Like, do you see yourself or no? Okay, anyway, so I'm going to say this one last part. The characteristics of a pick-me girl lets men walk all over her because of her carefree. Look at the way they spelled carefree.
Here. Oh, that's funny. So it's like uppercase, lowercase, like
Yeah.
see the meme type of way. You know what I'm talking about? I just didn't know how else to explain it. I didn't want them to feel excluded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to explain it, so I just left it. But you're like the meme. Demeanor only hangs out with men because they're unproblematic.
Problematic.
Unproblematic, exerts qualities or characteristics of her male counterparts that were not initially present to be more likable and relatable to them. That is the official definition.
So basically, anybody who's not chill and carefree and they continue to act like it just for the boys.
The boys.
For the guys.
The boys. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on a pick-me girl? Have you ever been a pick-me girl?
I think I have been a pick-me girl in, like, specific instances. Like, I don't think that's my whole personality, but, like, I'm sure in the past there were things where I wanted to be accepted by people. When I was really young, I probably wanted some sort of male attention. I'm like, like, I'm sure I did something like that, but I was never the type of person who... I personally think a big thing is, like, putting other people down in the process of doing it, and I don't think that I have ever had a phase of that. Yeah. Have you?
I've never, like, put them down and stuff, but I don't think that's necessarily the only definition of a pick-me.
Yeah,
right?
I just think it's a part of it.
Yeah. So I guess, like, for me, I probably have, like, just because, like, I just think I probably have been.
Yeah.
I just think realistically, like, it was a thing.
Everyone,
Like, to get, like, the attention of the guys, you know, to be like, oh my god, yeah, like, I don't like... Like, I never played with, like, Barbie and stuff, right? As a kid.
Okay, yeah.
So then, like, if a guy or girl would ever, like, talk about Barbie and stuff, like, I don't know if I could... I might have, like, probably used that. Because I know I've said it multiple times. Like,
but
I've never played
I think that's
Barbie
different,
and
though.
shit.
Like, that's different. It's like, saying, oh, I didn't do something is different from... Oh my god, Barbies, like, that's for girls. Like, that's for babies. Like, that's what it, like, that's different. Like, not doing something, like, that's who you are as a person. But it's changing your perspective, like, it's changing who you are sometimes. Or it's even just like, I think that is a big part of it. Just being like, girls do that. That's so high maintenance. Like, it's just that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't think... I think a big part of it, too, is... well, I don't know if it's a big part of it, but I think a common characteristic is when they're like, I'm a guy's girl. Like, I can't have female friendships.
Yeah.
They're too much drama. They're too much, like, blah, 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 whatever. I think that's a version of that, too.
Yeah, so then I haven't been in that way. But I'm sure, like, I have, like, when I was younger and stuff, like, to, like, talk to the guys because I didn't have conversation pieces. Like, I went to, like, an all-girls school and then I had to come here and, like, you know, you gotta, like, make conversation and stuff. Like, I probably said some shit, like, I love basketball. Like, I love actually, like, I don't mind, like, playing it here and there, but when was the last time I played?
Yeah,
you know?
it's not,
I wasn't like someone like who goes and like that's my workout or some shit. But I would probably say to people like, yeah, like, I love basketball.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
I would think that.
Yeah.
I would think that I probably was.
Yeah.
Because it just makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
They still think that you think it's, like, very innocent. And I think it is a little bit. But, like, I think you see it at a much lower case than what, like, they actually act
is.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some of them act a little vile. Oh, it's like, the girl best friend. And I personally think guys and girls can be best friends. Like, I'm not, like, against girl best friend, whatever. But, like, the girl best friend is when the guy gets into a relationship and she's like, Peter doesn't even like that kind of stuff. Like, why did you... Like, that's the kind of thing. Like, me and Peter have, like bro nights.
Yeah.
You can't hang out with him on Thursdays. Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Right. That's sus. Okay. I get it. So then different, I guess. But I do think there's like different levels to it. Then.
Yeah. I think
so
you
maybe
can
I was like really low level. I feel like I probably was. That's why. Like I
think you can have like characteristics. Like I said, there's probably a part in life or parts of it where like you had characteristics of it and you were like doing things, but I don't think you were like a full blown. That's what I meant. Like I don't think that was your personality. Like I don't think you had a phase in life where you were a pick me girl. You know?
Yeah.
But if you are a pick me girl, you can grow out of it, girl. Girls are a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're fun too, but oh my god,
fun
I thought
and fresh.
Your foot was in frame, and I was gonna be like,
no,
no,
we can't have that. I don't think this is actual, like, so I'm reading this stuff from, like, Reddit, okay? Because obviously Reddit's everything. So,
We just discovered it, and it's an exciting place to be.
yeah. It's also
Like-
just wild. Like, people actually put, like, their whole life on there.
And the
then,
kind
like,
of stuff,
everyone just responds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so the kind of stuff, like, I don't know if it's like a news feed, like, or
Yeah.
whatever, like a For You page on Reddit. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But the kind of stuff that's on there, it's for everybody. Like golfers, car people dying,
Yeah.
people getting shot. Like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is wild.
There's like pages apparently on YouTubers specifically and about their whole lives and like everything. Don't make one for us, please.
Wow, you think we're that?
I'm
like-
just saying. I'm
This
just
is
saying.
like me talking about copyrights today. All right.
Tell them that story.
Honestly, I don't have like that much stuff because I wanted to learn more about it, right?
Oh, like you were researching what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think everybody has like different interpretations of what it is.
Okay.
So I think I thought it would be a cool thing for us to talk about more of that today. And
Yeah.
obviously she has am I the asshole? Not I am
Yeah.
the-
I am the asshole.
I don't even need to ask.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to start just reading a few things. It's not
So-
anything crazy.
Am I supposed to determine at the end is she a pick me or not, or it's just a story?
It's,
Okay, should we just go with the flow?
you determine.
If she's a pick me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I don't think, okay.
Okay. Cool.
I just found out that a girl from my neighborhood who has a boyfriend has been in jail for 15 years. So the boyfriend's in jail
for 15 years.
for the last 15 years. And
Okay.
she's still with him.
Okay.
Is still defending him on posts about him and his crimes. It's super cringe anytime anyone talks about it on social media. She replies that he was innocent. He pleaded guilty. And she always basically posts like #free, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I don't think that's pick me.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But everybody in the comments was like, this is pick me. But how?
Well, it depends on what she's commenting. Like, I guess it depends on what. So, if it's exactly taking it from what it sounds like a woman who has decided that for the rest of her life she's going to be with this guy.
Yeah.
And he pled guilty, but to, like, probably to get out of jail faster, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And she's just supporting her man. That's what it sounds like to me. But if she's posting things like, oh my God, my man is so handsome, and like, it's more than just like free whatever, or like I can see how it can be pick me, but
Can
based
you?
on what, yeah, I can see it based on what she's posting.
Okay.
But she's given zero context, so
There's,
like,
like,
why
not
are
much-
people? Yeah, I don't know. I can see it in the sense of like I'm the girl who sticks by my man for the rest of for whatever, and that's what she's posting. No, but maybe it's one of those things where she's
My
like,
dad is trying to sleep in the next room. So we're trying to be quiet.
but I don't know, they'll hear it. Like, it'll hear us.
You hear us?
We start ASMR.
So what would you like to say? Okay, go.
It's like she's posting like, I'm the type of girl who like sticks by my man for the rest of my life, for like the till death do us part. Like, I keep my vow. Like, I think it's like maybe that kind of. If it's like that, I can see how it's pick me. But if it's not like that, then she's just supporting her man.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough context for
Yeah.
us to determine that, I think. So
I agree. Okay, so
next one is
yeah.
a scenario about someone, and you have to say if you think pick me, no pick me.
not pick me. Okay.
All right. I'm part of a friend group whose families spend Christmas at a ski resort. We all met there as kids or teenagers and became good friends over the years. Among us is my friend Amy. Hopefully that's not the actual friend's name, because she didn't say we're going to call her Amy. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't matter. There's like lots of Amy's. It
Wow.
could be Amy Poehler. It could be Amy Poehler.
Yeah, all of them.
Amy Adams. No, that's something else. Adams.
Amy, who has developed a terrible habit of mocking other girls who aren't very good at skiing. If it were just a passing comment here and there about how silly and impractical some gear can be, I wouldn't mind it. But she's incessant.
Incessant.
What does that mean?
Like, she just keeps going, I think.
Oh,
Like, she's...
okay. Earlier today, when we were all together at the ski resort, she started with her comments again. She said,
Me.
that suit looks ridiculous. She's never skied a day in her life. Who wears a full face of makeup when skiing? Our guy friends were all laughing with her, but guess what? They were all trying their luck with the bad vein skiers later on.
Oh.
She was obviously not happy about it and tried to keep her rhetoric going in front of our new friends, but I pulled her aside and told her that she was embarrassing herself. At the end of the day...
Not, hey, you need to chill. You're embarrassing yourself.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much she badmouths those girls. The guys will always go for the full Bogner cute girl. Being a pick-me won't help her. After our talk, she immediately left and is now starting a big argument on our group chat.
Okay.
Some little people shit. But do you think that girl was being a pick-me?
I do. Oh, wait, before I move forward, incessant, the definition of incessant is continuing without pause or interruption of something regarded as unpleasant. Okay. So I think she was being a pick me because she didn't, like, even a joke here and there is funny. Like, we get it. It's funny. But if you keep going and she's doing it for, like, to make the guys laugh, it's a little much. But I didn't think it was necessary for her to be like, you're embarrassing. I think that conversation could have happened very differently, truly.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think you need to... Well, she's embarrassing herself. Now you don't need to now, like...
Exactly.
Add
that was so unnecessary.
to that. She did take her to the side. Not to embarrass her.
That's true. That's fair.
Other people.
That's progress. But it's just mean. Like, you can't call somebody embarrassing regardless of if they are being mean or not.
Yeah, but I think the girl was being a pick-me. I just think, like, you don't need to have, like, certain conversations. Like, if you honestly have nothing kind to say, just shut up. You know what I mean?
Let's go back to kindergarten.
Yeah, like, let's just not talk shit and stuff. And, like, you know, like, honestly, like, even sometimes the makeup thing actually, like, made me think, like, there are certain times when, let's say you're doing an activity or something, like, let's say you're going hiking or some shit. I've heard those conversations happen quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know that guys, I mean, unless, like, a girl is wearing, like, full lashes and, like, everything, like, guys might bring it up, you know, like,
But
oh my
even
God,
that,
why?
like,
But,
yeah.
like, girls are usually the ones who would say
Yeah.
something like, why? You're gonna sweat anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
why would you wear all of this? Or why would you do this? Why would you do that? So I think, like, there's a lot of that energy there, which could be pick me, but also it could just be you're being an asshole.
A mean girl.
Yeah.
We don't like mean girls. I think
Nah,
mean girls
son.
can be very picky.
She said what she said.
Did we find a trend?
Did we come up with something? We better put this up before someone else takes something.
Like our BBE, R.I.P. BBE.
R.I.P. Does anyone remember what BBE is?
No.
Put it in the put it in the comments if you do.
They're gonna say what Khloe Kardashian said.
Don't.
Fucking whatever she said.
She's so rude.
She stole it. She knows me.
She did. So obviously with talking about like how girls can be mean to each other and stuff like that, another thing that obviously we spoke about was how can we kind of have each other's backs more, right? And so girlhood and talking about all of that, there are rules,
gosh.
right? There are genuine rules. Just like there's guy code,
Unwritten rules.
girl
Yeah.
codes. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I found this like really cute, just a very cute thing on Reddit as well. That's just where I'm going to spend the rest of my life now.
Honestly, like I feel like my favorite videos to watch right now, even on TikTok and stuff, is like girlhood.
Yeah.
Like just seeing people like the little girls getting makeup done by their like older sister, and like it's like a moment that they're gonna remember the rest of their lives. Or just like
Yeah.
little things like that. Girlhood is my favorite thing to exist in this whole entire world.
Wow,
Remember the
that's a
video?
lot
Do you remember
to-
the video I sent you about like we got to be girls together?
Yeah.
Oh, what a gift!
It is.
What a fucking
It really
gift!
is.
I'll cry. Okay, let's move on. Oh my god, you know what I cried about in the car today on my
Yeah.
way? Well, I was going like this in traffic because I didn't want it to fall on my makeup. John Cena, I learned that you know how like there's Make-A-Wish wishes.
Oh yeah, he does. He has the most.
He
or-
has the most, and guess how many he's had? Oh my god, it's making me emotional. Guess how many he's had?
How many?
650 wishes. 650 wishes. He's never turned down a wish, and obviously counting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But can you imagine
That
feeling
is
the
insane.
love of that too?
Yeah.
Just like, what a man. 650 wishes.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
I love that for him. That's
Love
such
that
an
for him.
honor, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, going into the girl stuff
Sorry.
now.
Go ahead.
Okay. I had a coworker who was massively overqualified and underpaid. We were at happy hour one day and she divulged. Divulged? Divulged. Divulges nice kiss. Divulged. After a few beverages. And she said that she was interviewing for another position and was anxious about what salary to ask for. As suspected, she was still undervaluing herself. I spent the next few hours coaching her for the interview and convinced her to ask for $15K more than she had asked. Not only did she nail the interview and got the job, but they gave her another $5K because she was so confident about the role. Talk about your salary. We're not in competition with each other. Your successes do not negate mine. We all succeed when we push each other forward.
Why are you tear up? That made me emotional. Ugh. It was John Cena and everything together. Oh my god.
lot. You're
Yeah, that was sweet. I love that. I
Yeah.
love when women help women.
That's so cute. I
Wow.
love that. Yeah.
I think we do need to do that more. We need to talk about our salaries. We need to support people. Everyone can win.
Yeah.
And I think we need to forget that, like, people are your competition and use that as, like, fuel to be better rather than try to pull somebody down to be better. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy. Like, I feel like girls get caught up in this a lot more than men do, or women get caught up in this a lot more than men do. Just, like, they're notorious for looking somebody like having friends who look at each other as like competition rather than having friends who are like supposed to build you up and stuff like that. And I think it's become rarer and rarer to like find friends who are there to like support you and stuff like that. So I think it's just really important to have these conversations and be open also to just like having these conversations in the workplace and finding new people and finding different people that are supposed to surround you and support you. And it doesn't have to be women too, like men can do that for you too. And I don't think you need to like put yourself into a box and just be like, I can't have this conversation because I'm scared of XYZ, or he's a man, he won't get it. It's okay to talk to whoever you feel comfortable with. But
Yeah.
that was a little preachy, but that made me so emotional. I love that. Go
Yeah.
girls.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a very that's a hard thing to do, especially in a corporate like world, to do that and to be able to be like, I'm gonna take my time out of work, like my own personal time, and spend that on you, and then so that you can be better. That's that's huge.
Yeah.
I hope she got loved on a little extra.
Yeah.
That girl deserves a raise too.
Yeah.
Let's
It was
get her a
really
raise.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give her a raise.
Let's do that.
We might not be able to.
Let's talk to her boss.
Yeah.
That is community involvement.
All right. I don't know where we would find her, but if anyone knows this person who put this on Reddit.
No, but I love that. That's
Yeah.
so precious. On
So,
that note,
that's what we think.
that's what we
What do
think.
you guys think? But tell us if this is interesting to you, like if you'd like to see more of this type of shit, because
That'd be
this
fun.
is the vibe.
It's fun
I
going
love the
through
vibes.
them and like just like hearing the twists and
Yeah.
turns. It's also kind of crazy that these are people's like real lives.
Yeah.
Like that's
And
so
they
insane.
like expose so much about themselves. Like that's kind of wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah. But also like people feel more comfortable that it's like going into like stranger world and like, you know, you don't actually know my life.
Yeah.
But I can get advice from people.
But I kind of wish that there was more context. But I guess how much context can you give? Like you
I
can't
know.
write 20 years of context down, which is fair. But it's just like interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, you might be getting the worst advice ever because nobody really knows, like, what's happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Anyways, we hope you enjoyed that. As Rita said, if you want us to do more, let us know down below. Like, comment, subscribe. On Spotify, you can also, I think, give us, like, 5 stars and stuff and like, rate
follow
things
us.
And follow us. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being here. And see you later.
Ta-ta!